All right, welcome to our yin practice. So for this session, a blanket be handy, 2 blocks, and we are going to start in supported fish. So you're going to make a T with your blocks. So make them on that flat, most secure side, so the horizontal side. Make that T, come down onto your back. You're going to bring that first, so the diagonal line of the T right at the top of your rib cage, so your shoulder blades are connected to it. If you have a ponytail, put it up really low or put it up really high. Bring your head to your block. And we're going to keep our legs bent for now, feet flat on the ground, knees bent, and arms out into a T. So come on down there and settle, and let's start to sink in. So the practice tonight is focused strongly on the upper back and the shoulders from our previous workouts. This week, we need those. I'm going to throw in a little bit of wrists as well. So take a moment to first thank yourself for showing up, for investing this time. Give your head a little nod and say, yeah, I'm treating my body well. Now find your connection to your breath. Take a nice big inhale and fill up your lungs. Exhale and let everything go. Truly start to give in. Gravity is our biggest friend, our biggest guide when we do a yin practice. So with each inhale, let go a little more. Get heavy. Soften your eyes. Soften your cheeks. And soften your jaw. Slide your left heel away, extend the left leg. Slide your right heel away and extend the right leg. And let your feet fall in any way they want. Let your thighs and your hamstrings and your buttocks get nice and heavy. Know that there's nowhere to go, nothing to do, except to be present. So supported fish is a very, very restorative pose that connects to our heart chakra. It helps balance our energy levels. Just closing your eyes. And unravel from whatever was going on in your life, in your world. Just unravel from it. Bring the soles of your feet together and slide your heels up towards your pelvis, towards your groin, and let your knees fall away from one another. Coming into a reclined butterfly fish. We hold lots of tension in our hips. So finding that edge and just letting everything get heavy. Take nice long inhales and extra long exhales. And again, with every exhale, soften and let go a little more. We're going to bring our hands alongside or down by our thighs. Using little butterfly pulses, just bring those knees back up towards the center. Bring your feet to connect back to the earth. Bring your one hand onto your heart and one hand onto your belly. And on your next breath, you're just going to roll over to the side, coming into a little fetal position, moving the blocks out of the way, bending your knees, making a little pillow with your arms and your bicep, and just sinking in. Again, keep in mind there's nowhere to go and nothing to do. Just feel the body and let everything that we just did through fish and butterfly integrate into our system. And we're going to use that upper arm, just press ourselves up just enough to come onto our belly. You're going to need a block close by. You're going to come on, rolling onto our belly. Legs are going to extend behind us. We're going to bend our elbows at 90 degrees and place your hands flat on the ground in front of you. And then you're going to slide your right arm behind your left arm. So extend your left arm a little higher. And you're going to bring your right elbow in line with your left elbow. And then you're going to take your right arm and cross it across your body. So you're elbow to elbow. We're going into bow tie. So from here, you want to keep a block close by. And then you're going to drag your arms out. You have to bring your forehead forward. And you're going to bring your chest onto your on your arms and your forehead onto a block. Now remember, in yin, deeper is not necessarily better, right? Too much holding yourself up holds things up. So right, lean forward, let your forehead touch the ground, your chest rests on top of your folded arms, and let gravity pull you down. You can place the block right under that head, and that's going to lift your chest up a tiny little bit. Now take nice, steady, slow breaths through your nose. So inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Continue to inhale and exhale. Shoulders are another thing that holds tension. It also holds when we're anxious, when we're cold, we hug them up, we tighten them. So we need to open them. And if you've been invited to go a little deeper, walk the hands out a little further. And we're going to lift our head. We're going to slowly, 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 gently lift up and untwist out of that. We pair our bow tie with a Sphinx pose. So bringing your forearms back in front of your body with your elbows in line with your shoulders. You press into your forearms. And you breathe. So we got a little back bend here too. But think about your shoulder blades going down. Backs of the legs still kiss the earth, still kiss the ground. And just breathe. Try not to force yourself up. Your body will hold yourself up. Trust that. Breathe into the space of your heart, right into your heart. Breathe right there. The more we breathe into the space of our heart, we're going to help us learn to breathe deeply into our chest and our upper back. It's going to help reduce maybe some lower back pain too, improve our spine flexibility. So find your edge, don't go too deep. We're here for a couple more breaths. All right, bring your block back to center. We're going to go to bow tie. So now we're going to cross opposite arms. So I slid my right hand, my left hand behind my right. So now my left is going to go behind my right and my right's going to be in front. So it's elbow to start. Start to lean forward a little bit to bring you might have to pick up your body a little bit to bring your chest on your hands. Palms down to the ground. Again, gravity, gravity, gravity is our friend. Slowly start to melt. And as you melt, maybe the arms come further away. Maybe the head gets closer to the ground. These are all maybes. Try to just truly be intuitive to your body and listen to it as opposed to what our head thinks our body should do or what our body should look like. Throw those theories out the window. Take nice, slow, steady breaths. Inhale, calm. Exhale, release tension. One more breaths here. And we'll gently lift our head and gently start to bring the hands back in line with the body. Move the block out of the way. Now you can feel free to repeat your Sphinx pose, or we can go right into seal. So moving the hands, little placing a little bit forward, slightly turned out, right? A little wider than your shoulders or your hands. And then straighten your arms. So your hands that slightly out are kind of like little flippers, right? So it's a little deeper version. So keep your shoulders, your neck, keep it nice and soft. Relax your glutes. Sometimes I find that I'm holding everything in with my glutes. Soften them. Let your pelvis sink into the floor. Bringing your head up. Let's take our gaze to look towards our left toes to give our neck a little stretch. Bring your head back to center. And then look the other way. The neck, a little stretch on that side. Drop your belly back down to the ground. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself back into a child's pose. So counter that big back bend. Sink your heels into your glutes into your heels. Walk your hands forward. Forearms kiss the earth. Forehead kisses the earth. Chest get heavy. Connect to the ground. And take an inhale, come up into table. So we're going to stack our knees, bring it, grab a block, keep it close by, just one. Stack your knees under your hips, so you're onto all four. So you're going to take your right hand up. We're going to thread the needle. So take your right hand up and take your gaze to look up. Now bring your fingers and your arm down alongside your body, nice and long. And you're going to scoop that right arm through underneath the left. You're going to come down onto your shoulder, and you can either bring your head right down to the ground or use a block as a little pillow. Walk your left hand way up overhead. Keep your hips stacked up over top of your body. So a nice shoulder stretch here as you thread your needle. And again, I want you to breathe into your heart. Feel your heart expand as you inhale and feel it soften as you exhale. Thread the needle's a nice calming pose that'll remove lots of kinks from our back, either after a day of standing, working out. Hips up. So quiet the mind. They say if you quiet the mind, the soul will speak. You can stay exactly right here, but if that left arm's extended, maybe you want to drag it back in and let the back of the hand come and rest on your lower back. Maybe the elbow goes back a little bit, so you're stretching the shoulder, the chest. Breathe into your heart. Exhale it out. Then if that hand came to the lower back, we're going to bring it back down just alongside of our face. Press into it. Slide that right arm back out and come into a tabletop. So just resting right here into table. Close your eyes. Feel the sensations. Acknowledge what your body is feeling. We're going to walk the knees out and we're going to slide back down onto your belly. Now we've got a couple of options with the left arm. You can make it into a T or you can bend it at the elbow. I'm going to get you to try both. Right, so you can bend at the elbow so your elbow's in line with your shoulder and your palm and forearm are connected to the ground. Right hand comes right beside bend your elbow, comes right next to your rib cage. You're going to slowly push into your right hand to lift yourself off the ground. Now you can lift yourself and bring both knees bent, stacked on top of one another into a little broken wing. You can keep both legs extended, or you can take one leg and bring it right behind. So feel what's best for you. Do you like your arm extended? I find with the left arm extended, I can get a deeper roll, so a deeper stretch into my shoulder. Just feel what feels good for you. And think I expand with every inhale and I soften with every exhale. So here, know that you're counteracting all that excessive shoulder hunching we might do while we drive, while we're at a desk, while we text. So totally working on improving our overall posture and our shoulder health. Soften your cheeks and soften your jaw. Soften your toes, the back, that top leg. So if you've taken that top leg up and over, bring it back in, stack both knees together. And slowly extend both legs. Come back onto your belly. Stack both hands on top of one another. Bring your elbows up to the side. Sink down into wisdom pose. Let your forehead rest on your palms, on your hands. Let your pelvis get heavy. Let your chest get heavy. And truly succumb. Know that everything you let go, letting go brings peace. And we'll lift our head. We're going to bring our hands underneath by our rib cage, underneath our shoulders, and just press yourself back up into table. So walk your knees to be in line with your hips. Top of the feet are going to kiss the earth. Walk your hands and your wrists right underneath your shoulders. We're going to go for a little rest stretch. So first, let's take the left hand and bring the palm up to fingers towards your thighs. Press the back of your hand down into the ground. Then lean forward just a little bit, and then lean back just a little bit. Feel that stretch in the right wrist. We did all those, that last workout, we did those wrist stretches forward and backwards. Now lift that hand up. We're going to place both hands so the fingers point to the outside of your mat. Wrists are facing one another. Lean a little bit forward. And then just make a couple little circles. Go one way with your chest and your upper body. Nothing too heavy. We want a little stretch. And then press to the right. Press to the left. Bring yourself back to center. Bring your arms back to center. And let's take the left arm up towards the sky. Take your chest all the way up. Take your gaze to look up. And then we're going to drop that arm nice and long. We're going to thread the needle on the opposite side. So if you want to use a block, grab that block close by. Slide your arm underneath. Keep the hips high. Drop down to the ground. Drop down onto your shoulder. That right hand can extend out, and then you sink down onto your forearm, hips to the sky. So again, you can use a block as a pillow if it feels good for your head and neck. Otherwise, sink in on this side. Recognizing that each side of your body is different. Right? What works on one side might not work on the other. So again, we want to quiet our mind, quiet our breath. And if you want, you can leave that upper arm right there, or take that upper arm, that right arm, and bring it and let the back of the hand just rest on your lower back. And slowly bring that upper hand back down to the ground. So rest it one side your body, one side your face. . And press into the hand. Slowly lift yourself up. Unravel. Bring yourself back to a tabletop. Back of your feet, tops of your feet kiss the earth. Feel the sensations. We'll do that little neck stretch. So let's take our neck first to look over our left toes. And then we'll take the neck back to center and then look towards the right toes. Come back to center. Walk the knees back to slide down onto your belly. We're going to go into that broken wing chest opener on the other side. So right arm comes nice and long into a T alongside your body, or the elbow can be bent. Left hand comes underneath your shoulders behind your rib cage. You're going to press into that left hand to roll over onto your side. So knees can be stacked again, or the legs can stay extended and long and heavy, or you can bring the one arm right back, one leg back and over. And breathe here. Now maybe play with the arm. Does it feel better when it's at a 90 degrees before you totally settle in? We always favor one side of our body a little different than the other, so maybe that's why it's feeling different. Let your hips and thighs get heavy. Don't hold on to anything here. Just collapse in. Take one more breath. And gently roll yourself out of that. Stack your hands on top of each other with your elbows up to the back. Legs extended, hips heavy. Sink back down. Rest your hands onto your head onto your hands. Get heavy. Slowly lift your head. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders by your ribs. Press yourself back up into a tabletop. Walk your knees underneath your hips, your wrists underneath your shoulders. Now we're going to take our left finger or left hand, lift it up, bring the back of the hand down to the ground, fingertips pointing towards your thighs. Lean forward and then lean back, keeping the wrist or keeping the palm, back of your hand connected to the ground and connected to the earth. And breathe. Remember, more isn't better. You want to just find that stretch. Wrists are delicate. Protect it. Then we'll lift that hand up. We're going to bring both fingers to the fingers of both hands to the outside of your mat once again, and wrists facing one another. And then maybe we'll make a few more circles. Go a few one way. Go a few the other way. Come back to center. Press over to the left. Keep your fingers and your palms connected to the ground. Press over to the right. Come back to center. Bring your hands back in alignment. Walk your hands back towards your feet. You're going to drop down onto one glute. You're going to find your blanket. Extend your legs out nice in front of you. Walk your glutes down your mat. Drape your blanket over your legs. Grab some more blanket. Roll yourself back down. Wrap yourself up. Bring your arms along your side. Palms up. Let your legs get heavy. Let your back and chest get heavy. Let your arms get heavy. Your head is connected to the ground, to the earth. Close your eyes. And let everything we put our bodies through, everything we've done, through our muscles, our fascia, our ligaments, tendons, and bones, let all that magic sink in. Truly, 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 without even asking yourself for any permission, just sink into stillness. Just for now, take these few moments just for you. Our body's the only place we have to live. So we have to take care of it. And slowly start to bring yourself back. Now you're in the privacy of your home. Feel free to continue to stay here and have a longer Shavasana. Otherwise, start to make some movements with your fingers and your toes. Maybe reach your arms up overhead, stretch yourself, give yourself a nice big stretch. Maybe a stretch and a yawn. Roll yourself over to one side, coming back into that fetal position. Kind of started our practice off with. And press into that top hand. Bring yourself up to a nice seated position. Oh, yeah. Let your upper back, your neck, your chest feel a little bit more open. Let's bring our arms up towards the sky. Join your fingers, join your thumbs, and join your palms. Take a nice big exhale. Bring your hands down to your heart center. So from my heart to yours, thank you. It's been a privilege to share this practice with you. May your days be happy, healthy, and full of love. Namaste.